told my age on Friday night. I was talking to some marching band kids about how great of a performance they did, and told them that I was the drum major in 2004, and they were like, well, that was the year we were born. And that was a wake-up call to me. So anyways, but yeah, lifelong member, and glad to be here today, and congratulations to Historic Bremen. As everybody mentioned, I'm president of Bremen Community Cares Main Street. It was a nonprofit that was set up in, I believe, 10, 12 years ago by a group of ladies who are trying to make some impact from a volunteer standpoint to make our community a better place from a visual side of things, planting flowers downtown, pulling weeds, that sort of thing. When I was president in 2016, when I was asked to join the group and become president, we looked at 4 different initiatives within that organization surrounding historic Bremen, the downtown. Those four points that we look at are design. So to date, we have done 20 facade projects. We've invested $160,000 back into our facades. And a lot of that, it comes from the Redevelopment Commission, who has gifted us $100,000. So every time we need some funds, we go and give a presentation in regards to what we're going to be using those funds for. And we also got a downtown enhancement grant from Office of Community Rural Affairs in Indianapolis. So we've been working with downtown businesses, people that own the building or rent them, providing them free design work. So a lot of times to get the project off the ground, you probably spend $20,000, $30,000 just on the design alone. And we offer that with some design background, and also using the 2,000 plus photos from historic Bremen to see what these buildings used to look like 80, 90 years ago. We're able to come up with a design that contractors price out, and we provide up to $10,000 per facade. They have to kick in 50% as well. So if you're throwing $20,000 into your facade, those owners are getting back $10,000. So it's a great incentive for some of these places. As you can see, so many buildings in downtown have changed here in the past 4 or 5 years. Currently, we're working on the Rich Graham project. You can see that purple metal is now gone. The metal came off in June. Contractor is still getting some masonry numbers to fix that project. We're also working on the barbershop project. That awning the awning was probably built in the 40s or 50s. It's starting to cave a little bit, so we're looking at that in regards to pulling that off and going back. And then we're also doing a project for the police station building, the awning project. So that's an ongoing thing. Another thing our nonprofit does is market all the downtown businesses. It's great to see so many businesses in downtown Bremen. You have a lot of small town vibe that you have going on. So our job as Bremen Community Cares is to support those businesses weekly, helping them promote their services, their deals, that sort of thing. It's amazing what Bremen looks like in 2022 compared to even 10 years ago with the Streetscapes project. A big shout out to the town of Bremen, Trend Weldy, the Redevelopment Commission, all the time and the funds spent to make downtown a beautiful place. It's just great driving through town on an afternoon and seeing people sitting outside in front of Mean Bean or in the evening at Hooples. You're just seeing a very active streetscape. The town is also in charge now of the flowers, the plantings, so everything is just looking really incredible downtown. And as part of our organization, we're very selfish in regards to what our downtown wants to feel like. If we have a healthy downtown, the rest of our community ends up being healthy and vibrant. So I guess the last thing is, some people have mentioned about the old Lutheran Church. That's a building that I grew up in from when I was little, and the building has some very emotional attachments. And Kent Kuntz, who had owned the building since 2002, and then sold it to Bremen Community Cares in 2019. And to date, we have put about $250,000 back into that building, $70,000 coming from the town of Bremen, $70,000 in private donations from several of you folks, as well as just community members. Basically we had the dream, we presented it, and a lot of people gave in that regard. And we have also gotten some funds from Marshall County. So again, we've been working on that project for 3 years, utilizing many Bremen high school students, student council, Key Club have been out there. Recently, Mr. Berger's landscape class was out there pouring several weeks of their time as a class project. So, you know, when we look at all these great things that Historic Bremen's doing, Bremen Community Cares, obviously it's taking a lot of people, volunteers. And so our organization's dream, or our mission, is to make sure that these 16, 17, 18-year-olds are giving back to their community. We want them to go out and explore the world, but hopefully that they come back to Bremen or the area and call Bremen their home and give back like so many people have given back here today. So that is, I guess that's my cue to stop. But yeah, no, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to speak today, and congratulations to everybody with all their projects.